What's up, everybody? Here we are, episode number 5, post July 4th, post hot dog eating contest. America is in full swing right now.
America, here we go. Let's go. Joey Chestnut is back. He's
He
back.
didn't help you get your bet, but I feel like you bit off a little more than you could chew.
I did. I went for the over, but I went over with him and the female competitor, Miko Sudo. Yep. And she didn't do as well as she had done in previous years. I needed her to eat like 40-something.
She was at 33?
33, and I needed Joey to hit 72. Only 70.5. Pretty mediocre year for the hot dog eating contest, but you know what? What are you going to do?
To think that it's mediocre and Chestnut hits 70. I mean, the guy's an animal. He wasn't there last year, and I noticed that the guy who did win that was talking a bunch of trash on Twitter, he just was like 20 behind. He was. We knew he was going to be nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
No easy task. Like, not like I could even get to that guy's level, but
way.
Joey Chestnut is here.
You should be able to. You should be able to make a bet on DraftKings or FanDuel where you bet. It's like the me and Joey bet. So you go like 80 plus or something, and you have to send in a video of you in 10 minutes just going. That would be awesome.
I'd probably put myself in 10 minutes. I think I could do 10.
No way.
Yeah.
No, I could do like 3.5.
And if you give me 10 minutes with the water technique, like, that's what they do.
Oh
with
yeah,
cups.
just the dunk.
So you're just doing, you're doing the glizzies with one and then the bun with the other. So when you make the bun wet, that's the key. That's because all the air is expanded.
A few years ago, I did a taco eating contest down at the ballpark in Old Orchard.
How'd you do?
It was. I didn't do that great. No, I don't know. It was just the soft shell tacos from Taco Bell, and it was the first to eat 20 or something. I think I ate like 13 or 14, and someone was done, and it was awful.
So you're like, thank God somebody did it, and I can stop.
Yes. I was slowing down. That's what, like, oh God. But the worst part about it was at their like taco festival a couple of years ago, and I did it early. We got there late, so I did that early, and then I wanted nothing to do with all the taco trucks that were like, I ruined the day for myself just
PTSD.
agreeing to, yeah. They're like, we need a few more people, and my son's like, Dad. I'm like, oh,
No.
fine. Like, oh God, it was so bad.
They have up in northern Maine blueberry pie eating contests that I've been a part of as a kid. Really fun.
Those have got to be good.
So it's hands behind your back.
Yeah.
And your face into the pie.
That's awesome.
That's and so either way, like you're blue, you're purple. It's
Right.
fun.
That's all right. We should do some double play games someday.
The double play games. Somehow we got to tie them in with Mike's wiffle ball weekend because there's a lot of downtime in between for the two, for all the other teams that aren't playing.
That's true. We got to think of some games to do.
They've got the dunk tank. I feel like we could set up. I want to set up a basketball hoop, but I feel like it's about more baseball stuff.
We could do like a pie
eating contest would be fun, especially for the kids. So, and you could even do just like the basic ones where it's like mostly whipped cream, and you just keep sliding them in as they finish.
Right. Yeah, that would be fun. You could always do a pie in the face too.
Yeah.
Pay some money for charity, throw a pie in the
Yeah.
face.
Just sit there like, all right.
Yep.
Charity. Yeah. Speaking of that, I just did my walkthrough at Holy Cross in South Portland. We're gonna do August 24th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I don't know what to call it yet. For Double Play's first show that we're putting on, all for charity, all table fees go straight to the school. So I'm thinking at worst, we're going to do $2,500 starting out the day. So my goal is to make $5,000 for the school that day.
Perfect. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I've already got people reaching out wanting to do it.
Sweet.
But it's just July 7th, so.
Yeah, we got some time. Got to figure it out.
Many
things, always.
I just realized today I keep wanting like a moment, and I'm not going to get one.
No.
Not in like I'll get a few minutes here and there. Like before you came in for the podcast, I was sitting on the couch like, all right, nice. I'm gonna have 5 minutes to collect my thoughts. It never slows down.
I drive by going to work. You're here. I drive by going home from work. You're here.
Still
You're
here.
just
still
it's
here.
crazy. So much work to be done. Always.
I'm taking one day tomorrow. It's a company outing. I just didn't invite everybody because actually I got invited to this thing for my buddy's company outing. So I was like, company outing. I'm going to just close for a day.
Yeah, just do it.
Because I'm going to the Red Sox. It's not till 7, but all right, I'm going to take another day, get a haircut,
Yeah.
hang around maybe for some shipping.
Breathe a bit. Yeah.
I think it's hard.
It's important.
I'd love to have somebody in the front where I could just stay open every day.
Right.
That's my goal. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are getting there. We're getting there. I can't do too much. I got the real job, you know.
Yeah, the real. Yeah,
but this will be the real job someday. Hopefully, someday soon.
When we're pulling in the real money,
yeah.
we can actually we can poach Tom for real. But until then, it's strictly a hobby.
I'm reaching.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be poached.
Listen. It's like a hot tag. Hot tag.
Yep.
Tag
I'm ready. Well,
I've got a couple things I wanted to touch on. I know you got some momentum behind your dad's baseball cards. Now you kicked it back up. So
my
I want to
Facebook
hear
page
about
is-
that before I jump into my hot takes.
So my Facebook page for my sports cards and everything, your dad's baseball cards, it's flying. Over the last 28 days, I have over 182,000 visits to my page.
Yikes.
Just putting up photos of cards that we have here at the shop, personal collection. I do some reels.
The low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, here we go. And so we got a card graded, a 1981 Don Russ Dave Parker.
Yep.
Card.
I was hoping that was going to be a 10.
Yeah, it got a 9.
Yeah.
But you should see, I have over 200-something likes on this. So much engagement.
People like Dave Parker.
Commenting.
There we go.
I know.
He just passed away.
He just passed away.
Right.
Rest
So
in
that was
peace.
like nice homage to him.
Yeah, but people are just like, why are you grading this trash? It's just a base card. What are you? I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Okay,
Let's relax.
yeah.
Take a step back.
So when I first started the page, before I was monetized, I just take all those people that put the negative comments. I'm like, you go away. This is supposed to be fun.
Right.
It's supposed to be, just showing stuff we have. But now that I'm monetized, I'm just like, yeah, keep arguing on my page because I get sense for every time you guys are talking. So, and one of the questions that one of the people brought up was like, why would you grade that? Like, it's not even worth the cost of the grading.
Okay. I mean, I guess a legitimate point.
Yeah, and you can't grade every card, but there are certain cards,
could.
You could grade every card. PSA would love that.
Oh my God, Dave! Thanks
yes,
so much.
Here's 38 million cards. Can you please grade all of them? Yeah. No, but
you have to be selective.
Yeah, you have to be selective. But your favorite players and people forget too. Back in a lot of the hobby nowadays is these 20-year-olds and coming up that have only been collecting for the last 10 years or 5 years or whatever. But in 1988, if your favorite player was Don Mattingly, you could go out with your friends, buy packs, and trade cards, and you could get every single 1988 Don Mattingly card. It was...
You could even get his rookie card, 84.
You could get all of the cards for every year, and you'd have your Don Russ, you'd have your Score, you'd have your Fleer, you'd have your Topps, you'd have your Bowman, and 1989 Upper Deck comes along, and you could still do that. Nowadays, you can't. No. You can't have every card of your favorite player.
I mean, you have to pick, like you and Will have to pick one set to chase, and hopefully it's not too many cards and it's not too expensive.
Yeah, we try to pick a set these days and put it together. But back then, you could put together your favorite players and across the board.
Well, and no inserts. That wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
So the chase was what, like the best player is your favorite player or a rookie.
Right. And some, and Top started doing the All-Star cards.
Right.
You'd get those.
So that you would consider like the first kind of insert.
Right. And then I think Score took it away with like 88, 89, 90, 91. They started doing the big heads.
Yeah.
And then they started doing all sorts of inserts, which was cool because you would get more card options of your favorite players.
Capitalism. Hooray.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was working for both parties.
I love Topps, but I kind of wish that there was... People don't like the Panini cards nowadays because they're not licensed. They don't have the team name on it. People really don't like that. But I think competition's good.
It is good.
It's always good. So, I don't know.
But you've got the action on the page. I'm excited for you.
The page is flying, yeah. So I wanted to... One guy that was like, oh, the cost isn't even worth grading. I wanted to tell him, well, I've earned like $7 or $8 just by posting this photo. So actually that's part of, take that away. And
the content side, I explained that to so many people, but specifically on the card, right? If somebody said, well, it's not worth it. Okay. Here's what I would say to that, though. You can't turn every card into an investment. And guess what? If Dave Parker is my favorite player, and I said, this might get a 10, or this is just the nicest Dave Parker, my favorite one. I want to get it slabbed so I can have it.
Right, yeah.
I don't care what it gets.
And maybe the 10, the 10, if it's $200, maybe that's out of your price range, but you see the 9 and it's $45 or $50.
Yeah.
And that's your favorite player. Absolutely. Go grab it.
Nice, yeah.
People, there's too many people in the hobby that think of it as just make money.
Yep.
Get it graded, sell it. But there's buyers out there that just want to have a nice collection and just want to have their favorite players. And that's who I am. That's who my son is. He loves collecting Ronald Acuna Jr.
And you can get plenty of those, even rookies, at a reasonable price.
Right, absolutely. And if there's one in a slab for $15, $20 and he loves it, sure, let's go. Let's get it.
Plastic, let's
do
it.
Yeah, and the slab protects it forever. So
that's where I'm at with my collection. As people know, I have one card.
It's a
56 Ted Williams. My dad pulled it at a shop.
Right.
So that's why I like it. It got a 3. I don't care about that.
Right. Who cares?
But it's slabbed, so now I can't ruin it.
There was I saw online one guy had some card. He sold it a long time ago, but it was the same story. It was like it was his dad's favorite player from long ago, pulled in a pack, and he had it graded it was a 4 or something. He ended up booming in the hobby, becoming big. He found the exact same card at a 7. He traded the 7 back to he found the original buyer of his 4 and just did a straight swap.
The other way.
So that's losing money.
Right.
But it was, no, this is the one that my dad pulled as a kid. It has
intrinsic.
Sentimental value. Yeah. He wanted to do that, and I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Not everything, you don't need a nickel or dime for every single thing.
That's why they call this the hobby.
Right.
They don't call this the stock market.
Yes.
Now, some of us are in a position where I need to make money.
Right. We all like making money for sure. So
I think you're right in just talking about folks that their only mindset is, well, I'm going to lose on this and that. Okay, then don't open sealed stuff. Wait until I put stuff out. Guess what? In the 25-cent bins, you can find some nice stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And if you're trying to fill a set, just wait.
Yeah.
Because like our buddy, Andrew, he comes in. He's like, I don't want these ones. I filled my set. And he's got a ton of Series 1, Series 2 update, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And you can get it for the low at Double Play.
Oh, yeah. Which is good. Double Play, home of the hobby.
Home for the hobby.
Maine's home.
Yeah. I'm on the radio in like Augusta and North, and I've only heard the one I've cut. I've never heard it like in a break on the radio, but it's such a good deal for me, which usually that's not like price wise. I don't pay very much for this to be on the radio like twice a day. And I did it because everybody in Cooper Flag Country is up there. Newport in the area. I thought that was a clever tagline.
That is good. Maine's home for the hobby.
Maine's home for the hobby. So. I have some eBay news that you probably saw.
Right. Yeah, what do we got?
So I'm on the website every day of my life until my eyes burn out of my face. This
that's how we make money.
That is how the sausage is made. It's in the back of the house. eBay now is going to add another 2 minutes on the end of auctions if there is a bid within, I think, the last like 1 or 2 minutes or so.
Oh.
So no more like sudden death sniping. You can't sit there and wait for it to hit like 3 or 2 seconds and add your bid. So who does this help? The seller.
Right.
Big time.
Yep.
Now stuff's not going to go under, because I've had stuff where I'm like, oh, had I known that the person had put an extra 200, I would have spent more, because I think this card is $500, and it went for 202.03. Like, I should have just bid another $100.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have to be on your. I wonder if you'll see that. If you'll see people not bidding up by a couple bucks, they'll bid up a little bit more. Just to say, hey, I'm serious.
Boost it up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 11 p.m. You're trying to go to bed. You don't want to get sniped, and now you know there's extra time.
Yeah. Hey.
So it's good for the seller. I think it's the end of sniping. I don't know. I don't know if it affects the stuff I have on there right now, because I have some auctions running, or if it's new auctions.
Yeah, we'll see.
I've got those cigar cards.
Yes, the Warren Spawn.
Yeah.
Is there a Yogi?
No, I sold the Yogi.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I already sold it.
Awesome.
Cash.
Perfect.
Guy came in. He was like, "Hey, did you list that yet?" I go, "I'm about to." Made an offer.
Nice.
We're done.
Those 1948
47 and
47,
48.
48. Ooh,
There's some Leaf.
Those are pretty.
And Leaf football, Tip Top Bread, Bowman.
Yep.
That's a good point. Again, I've had multiple messages about, hey, I'm just trying to get this whole set, and I'm trying to get 5 and above, and some of those are 5s. Like,
Right.
What would you take? Would you take trade and cash? Because you're never going to find, there isn't a Warren Spahn better above an SGC 5.
Right.
It's not out there.
Is that yours? Yours get a 5?
Not the one I wanted to get a 5. The one I wanted to get a 5 got a 3, but that one's still, I think the buy it now price is like $2,500. But it's already bid up to like $600.
Right. Oh, sweet.
Stan Musial rookie.
Yeah.
SGC 3, that's bid up to like $600 right now. It's about $1,000 card. So now I'm curious because there's some areas of eBay that I'm a bit of a noob in, and I'm wondering, like, I put a buy it now price. Does that allow people to bid past the buy it now? I would assume so.
I would assume once
it's past the number, then it's got to just be bidding. But if it's not
Right.
there yet, you could say, cool, I'll put the money up because I want it. I don't want to compete.
Right. Right.
Because I've seen a couple go past the number, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I had 300 on this. It's already at 350, and I've got 2.5 days left.
Well, good. Good for the seller.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
you.
It's good for me. It's like,
take
this is, it's not a.
I think people get into it too. They start bidding like, oh, I'm going to get this under. And
they get competitive.
And then they're like, wait, no, not this guy. And I'm sure a lot of these people know some of the other bidders, or they've seen the name before and they're just like, no, I'm not letting this guy beat me again, That's how I would be.
Especially for the vintage, because that's a smaller audience.
Yeah. The vintage stuff is, and that's what my Facebook page kind of looks at the most, the vintage stuff.
I mean,
I get
ads, baseball cards, right?
Yes, I get a lot of grief when I start posting current stuff. They're like, "What is this?" Like, well, we gotta see it all.
Cards for everybody.
Yeah, we gotta see it all. So,
yeah, the eBay thing's interesting. I've been sending out a lot more stuff to PSA for grading.
Yep, good.
And I think, just today, somebody's card, I got the email, hey, we need you to approve this. And it got a 10, and I was like, whoa.
Ooh.
It was a downtown. I'm like, I looked at that card. I did not think it would get a 10.
Awesome.
So I don't know. I can't wait to see it in the slab. Sometimes I'm confused. I've seen Dimples still get a 10, and I thought
weird.
that was like a really bad, I don't know. So it's hard when you explain to people, like, listen, I think these have a chance, and these ones don't. You can still send them all.
Right.
But I would recommend, like, one guy brought in 40 cards. I'm like, all right, these 25, don't send
Right.
these. I can't save these. Can't even give them a little polish. These ones have a chance. So see what my gem rate for sending is.
Jeez. It's got to be, well, because you're not the one grading it. You're just looking at it with a trained eye, but not a super expert PSA grading eye.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple minutes.
It's gotta be hard to say, yeah, maybe, and then it's like a 7. Like, well, what do you want me to do? Like,
it's setting the expectations when people come in and
Right.
just really do over and over again. Like, listen, I'm sending this. I'm doing my best. It's not up to me though.
right.
And I don't know when you're getting it back. They give me a general idea.
Know. God, it takes so long.
It does. And so I've had people now doing like the 20 and 30 day, and they're paying a little more. And I'm like, that's better. Actually, I don't know. I guess there's got to be some kind of preference at PSA. They're pushing the 20-day orders through. They're supposed to go faster. I feel like they're going faster than the 20-day.
Well, that's good. I don't know.
There's a lot to this, man.
I don't know. Can you imagine that being your job just all day?
You sit there
staring at.
You get handed cards.
Yeah.
And you get your tools. I don't even know what happens back there.
I didn't even know that you can scan the QR code and see the exact where they spotted stuff on each card.
Yeah.
I saw that online the other day, and that was fascinating. So it was some guy that did a video on it, and he had a Pokemon card or whatever, and he was like, I thought this was perfect. And he's like, oh, they said it says there's a dimple in the back, and he looked.
Is that PSA?
I don't know if it was PSA or another one.
Because I know PSA does grader notes.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of companies now integrating AI, and they're giving you a full rundown. Hey, this.
Maybe it wasn't PSA, but it had, because he scanned the QR code, and then we could see on his screen, and it showed like a map of the card, and was like, it's right here. There's a dimple here, and he actually took us the card, and he was like, oh, I missed it. It's right here. Look at this. And we're like, oh no. Oh no. But it was interesting, but which is good. I mean, I remember that years ago buying an engagement ring, and it was like I got the stat book of it, and I was like, oh man, this is cool.
That's a
like,
whole different education.
I was like this and this. I was like, oh,
how many cuts? Yo, that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, so much.
But we do use like jeweler loops in here to look at cards.
Yeah, of course.
Which is total overkill. But
yeah, you gotta
like
get that thing out there, and
I feel like it makes you look a little more pro.
Right.
But I gotta be honest. At the end of the day, of like today, I'm looking at cards back there. Like, man, sometimes the last thing I want to do is review cards for sending.
Yeah.
Makes it easy though. I can just drive them down the street for the FedEx drop off.
Yep.
Just it's another thing. Like if you're thinking about doing a card shop, I got to do like a video series on that because there's so many things I had no idea I was going to be doing for customers that I'm now doing all the time.
Right. Yeah.
All the time.
Because you're the expert. You're the local guy. Yep. You're the guy.
I have to live up to it now. I've said those words.
Right. Here we are.
Set the standard.
Yeah. I mean, people come in all the time. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What should I do with this? What should I do with that?
The quick appraisals.
I don't know. I know.
I think that's where you can get in trouble if you get too detailed.
Right.
You have to really think about, okay, I can give this guy like 3 minutes, and I have to really be like, all right, here's the 2 or 3 things I think about your card, and then hit him with a suggestion of, here's where I would do some more homework. I'm going to just point you in the right direction.
Yeah. Check out eBay. Check out Amazon. Look at.
I don't pay you to look at people's cards.
No.
I pay you to ring stuff and price stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I pay myself for too.
Right. Some people just want, people want you to do it for it.
Yeah.
They want you to do it for them.
Do you grade? Well, here's the
send it out.
Send it out. You could, and I'm always like, hey, listen, it's not that hard. You got YouTube, right? YouTube University. You could do this.
Yes, you could send it out yourself.
I'm happy to take your money and do it for you.
Right.
Because I will do it the right way, like I do all my cards. But
right.
it's a time thing.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
So the eBay thing's going to be interesting to look at. I did just get new stickers. Shout out to Rock Paper Stickers. I met this guy in Miami.
Oh, Rock Paper Stickers. Great name.
I had run out I don't know, maybe a week ago, so they came right on time.
What are the stickers for?
Just giveaways.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they're just the big
double play logo.
Ones, yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
At first, I was selling them, but then I said, you know what? This just needs to be a marketing spend because kids like stickers.
Oh yeah,
I like stickers. Adults do too.
We all do. Yeah. Put them on your binder.
Yeah, binders. That's a whole rabbit hole. Somebody was in here the other day looking for pages.
Right.
I'm like, I can give you some maybe. You can just take that binder and take the cards out. That's the work. Nobody wants to do that work.
No.
I don't want to do that work.
Yeah. Well, and that's how we grew up, putting all the cards in the binders and stuff. But now I like the binders with where you can put the top loader in.
Top loader binders, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a more expensive binder and everything, but
buy some more.
It's a little bit more.
They're sold out on BCW. I try to get some.
It's just a cooler way to display your cards, and they
not mess them up.
They stay together. Yep, and it kills me every time a kid brings in a card in a top loader without the penny sleeve.
Yeah.
You got to do both steps.
Top loader. Can't be doing that, man.
I know. It's in there shaking around, scratching up the surface. Yep, you got to put the penny sleeve in first.
Anxiety.
I know. But here we are. This is what we do.
Yeah.
So
tomorrow, Red Sox playing the Rockies.
Playing right now, I think.
They're playing the Rockies right now. We have it off the screen. I don't want to get copyright.
See. We don't get paid for that.
It's 3-1. Yeah, we don't get paid that yet, but imagine one day get a little sponsorship. Mikey Lowell in the house.
Michael Lowell's in the house. All right.
So I'm hoping for a win tomorrow. I think next up we got the wiffle balls in 20 days or so.
Yeah,
a little less.
I've got our.
Was our team ready? Do we have a team?
We have a team.
Nice.
We have a team.
Good
Full
work.
Team, full squad, good squad.
Owner, GM.
Yes. Yes, I've been working behind the scenes on
pulling some moves.
Yes, getting all the kids together for a good team. But yeah, we're gonna do T-shirts.
Yep.
For the team. Yep.
Oh yeah,
hats.
I gotta get sizes.
We got hats.
I think I'm out of hats. I'll get some more.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's going to be awesome. And then before that weekend before that, we have I put together a group of non-all-stars here in town. Yeah, we're doing a tournament up in Lincoln, Maine, and it's going to be awesome. They're doing a home run derby. They're doing food trucks. They're doing fireworks, movie night. It's going to be awesome. I'm head coaching. We'll see how that goes.
There we go.
But
bring home a ship.
Yeah, we took. We've got 13 kids going to go up, and
you told me you guys are looking pretty good on paper.
I think so. We're playing a lot of, and I don't know. This I could be shooting open mouth, insert foot. I could be.
They've also had a break from baseball. Maybe that helps. Maybe that hurts.
So we're playing a bunch because Lincoln is about 2.5 hours north of here. We're playing a bunch of teams up there. So I think smaller towns.
Right.
But then again, who knows? Maybe they're these big.
They might have some crushers.
So we'll see.
Farmer kids.
And it's all-star teams, so it's all the best, and all of our kids barely missed out on all-stars. So I'm hoping we compete. We do well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun.
A couple dubs.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's baseball. It's
right.
Summertime baseball. It's supposed to be fun. Get some at-bats.
We got them jerseys, say Scarborough Red Storm on it. They've got name and number on the back. And then where it says Red Storm, it's the graphic that the kids like.
Yeah.
The font looks like the waffle cone on the bottom with the pink and sprinkles up top.
Nice.
It looks great. The kids love it. Will's like, this is awesome.
Best jersey ever.
Spoiler alert, but we'll get those out to the kids this week. We got practice tomorrow. And
nice.
Get it going. So it should be fun.
More summer fun. Let's talk to wrap this up. Beach games. We were both out in the sun yesterday for a while.
Yes, so much sun.
Separately, doing our own thing.
I'm burnt, yes. Hanging out with a bunch of people down in Scarborough. Shout out to the Quins. Thanks for hosting us. We had a great time down at their beach house in their area. Down at Higgins, yep.
Tough time, Higgins. Tough.
Higgins is great. I love it. But we were playing...
what's your go-to game? If you go to the beach...
Well, they had a game that I hadn't played in years that I love. It's called Kubes.
Well, I don't even know about it.
It's like German. You have these long sticks that you throw.
Okay.
Almost looks like a good throwing...
Like a javelin?
It's like a wooden rod that's probably about this long.
Okay.
And like the width of like a hot dog. It's just like a long stick. And there are these wooden... on the baseline, you stand, decent way away from each other. On the baseline for each, there's 5 wooden blocks. And you have to throw those sticks and knock over those blocks. And when you knock them over, they have to throw them over to your side, and they have to hit those before they can attack your baseline. So it's like a whole back and forth. And in the middle is a king. And once you've cleared the other team's baseline and there's nothing else, then you can go for the king. Yeah, and it's like a big, taller one with a little red crown on it. It's fun. It's like a strategy game.
Brand new game. Didn't even know that existed.
Kubes. Yeah.
Kubes.
That, and we were playing Polish, which is like the or bottle bash, where you've got the bottle on top of a long pole.
Yep.
And you throw in the frisbee, try to hit the pole, knock it over.
Oh yeah.
And you got to catch the frisbee. You got to catch the bottle. Those games. Oh, so
all
much
right,
fun.
some challenging games.
Yeah.
I was just thinking football, wiffle ball.
We played a lot of wiffle ball.
Little beach golf.
It's getting tough playing wiffle ball with the kids these days because they hit the ball so goddamn far.
They do.
It's like,
and they throw harder now.
Okay, cool, sweet. I guess I'll just go get that. But that's good. Frisbee's always great.
Yeah.
Was down at the beach today and a family lost a kite.
Wow.
It just went, but we rescued it. It was a full sprint. I hadn't full sprinted in a while, but I got it. They were thankful. But what other games? We have my son and I have trackball, which I haven't seen in since it's from when I grew up. It's still holding on, but it's this big hard orange ball, but it's hollow, and it's like one of those things that you whip, but it's this big.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll have to bring it in and show you.
I've seen it.
But you kind of whip it, and that thing freaking it goes. We're very far apart whipping it at each other.
Is that just you just play catch?
Yeah, just play catch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I think mostly though, growing up, just bring a ball and a glove and just play catch.
Yeah, cornhole's a big one. Can jam's pretty cool.
I love can jam.
Have you done the ladder one?
Yeah, I've done the ladder.
Yeah, the little rope ladder thing.
Tie on.
Those are fun.
This is what we do in Maine in the summer. We finally can get outside.
Right.
And we just out there every single
let's
day.
do something.
Warm.
Let's play some game.
We have less than 2 months of good weather.
I know.
At least we're close to the beach. What are we? I don't know. A
Yeah.
couple of miles away.
Pine Point is right that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get out to the beach. Lake life yesterday. That was fun. Out on the boat, tubing, just hanging.
Perfect.
Long lake. It's warm.
Nice.
Just jump off the boat in the middle of the lake.
Yesterday was warm. The
Yeah.
sun was out. It was beating down. Today was cold and windy and.
Really?
Down on the ocean.
Yeah,
it was
on the
just
ocean,
cold and
true.
windy.
Because here it was like pretty humid.
I'm like, I'm gonna go down and read my book for a while.
Yeah.
20 minutes later.
Yeah.
This is awful. I'm coming back in.
Man, it's been a good summer. I just signed us up for Summerfest.
Perfect.
Yeah, August 15th. So August, we already got 2 events. August 15th, Summerfest. 24th, we get the card show.
Is that Friday night or Saturday?
It's a Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll be there for that.
There's a lot coming up. I just prepare. We got a lot going on.
Keep doing it. I'm ready.
More cards. More cards to come. Let us know if you want us to talk about more stuff, or you can keep commenting on your dad's baseball cards and just muck it up in the comments, but keep it on topic, because my only thing is, like, if it's off topic, then I get rid of you.
I got rid of one guy in a comment because somebody, it was like the first one. He was like, "Oh, what's the advantage of grading this card versus not grading?" And it was just a legit question.
You're like, okay.
And I was like, "Oh, well, sometimes I explained or whatever." And then the guy was like, "Oh, thanks so much. I wasn't sure. And thanks for not being a jerk about it." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then some dude came in over the top and was like, "What are you, an idiot?" Like, I'm like, "All right, come on. That's not, we're not yelling at people. No. We're enjoying the hobby. We're enjoying the cards we see." Like,
you wouldn't do it to their face. You're just a keyboard warrior.
Exactly. Can't do that. So,
no. All right, there's 5.
Episode 5, we did it. Hopefully the Red Sox win.
We'll report back tomorrow.
All right.
Peace.
Later.